everybody, welcome back to Planet Zoo. Today we're going to be hopping in our park again. Going to continue our build here. I know things look a little bit different from last time we were here, and well, it is. We have our stop buildings built and our I have a small exhibit over here, of course, as well. This is a information booth as well that I put down, which is different from last time. Funny story about this. So I actually recorded doing all this. It was a completed video, but soon realized my OBS settings was reset, and unfortunately, the recording format was set to MKV, which unfortunately my editing software does not support that format, so I couldn't do anything with that video. That is, of course, been fixed, but that video no longer exists because I can't do anything with it. So, this also kind of helps us as well because, we can actually, just hop right in there and continue, building and to actually build our first exhibit. So let's go ahead and start doing that. I believe I have a lot of things taken care of up here at the moment that we need to anyways. So let's go and hop into things here. So as we were building our actual like habitats and stuff like that, I've sort of came up with a concept that really works. It keeps the main paths clear, and for when it comes to like viewing purposes or something like that. So let me go ahead and just do this real quickly so it makes a lot more sense. We can go and start with our first barrier. So I don't quite know where we want to start off here. I think this would be good a spot as Indy. Let's go ahead and switch to the concrete because it's the strongest barrier that is in the game. There's something that sort of makes sense to go with. So what I sort of do is I'm going to go out here just a little bit. That's actually more than a little bit, but so this is kind of my concept. So I'm gonna build a path right here. Put some foraging, and this is where a viewing platform would be. Well, not a platform, but a viewing area. It keeps people off the main path, and it looks a lot better than just having a whole bunch of people standing around the main path where nobody can get through and stuff like that. So this kind of works out better, in my opinion, anyways. And I will make several of these as we go on to building the barrier. So let's go ahead and do this here. So I have no idea like what animals I plan on putting in the front here. I try to stick to like let me go and stem this path so I have an idea of what I'm dealing with here. But I try to like stick to one area species of animals as much as possible. Of course that's not always possible, but it's what I try to go with. I think in the very front here, this is big enough to where we might be able to go with, I don't know, maybe like sort of in the front like animals that require like water. So like flamingos, stuff like that. Um, would really help. Actually, I meant to put another viewing platform over here, which is very easy fix. We can just delete all that. Okay, so that kind of works. And then the stop paths will... I don't know. I gotta try to figure out something that would make more sense with this. So, when it comes to like, utilities like generators, you know, filters, stuff like that, the guests don't like to see them. They will start to complain, just the way of the game. So, you sort of have to be sneaky about this in a way that, you know, it works and it makes sense without, you know, disturbing anything. So, we can, do like a step path along this and just, yeah, I think that's something that we can go with here. Of course, there will be more habitats on the other side and stuff like that. And we can kind of cover this area as well over here as well. You know, we could put like a keeper hut area over here and stuff like that. We can hide it with, you know, for like, you know, plants, nature, stuff like that. So I think that's something that will work. And then we can go like sort of halfway. It's sort of something that we have done in the past. Where we can go like sort of halfway and, you know, we can cover the rest of the path of, you know, nature and stuff like that. Make it look okay. So it also allows, you know, viewing on all sides and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and attempt that here. I think that's something that sort of work. Okay, so of course there's going to be another habitat on this side, but let's go ahead and put a step path over here. Doesn't need to be too big, just enough. Okay, that kind of works. Yeah, we'll go with it. Of course, this looks plain. We'll fix things as we go down the line. Of course, this is way too big. That's sort of something that I have came up with, and of course it looks a lot better than what we were originally going with. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Oh, we did forget something. Nope, wrong thing. We'll deal with the clefts later. Put a door over here. Then over here we can... go look for the Indian stuff, so... And with this we can sort of put some nature along here. I don't remember what all these are. And these are fountain bamboo. That's an interesting name. Just trying to basically somewhat hopefully try to make some sense of this. Put these in between here. This is pretty much the same thing. And then if we really wanted to be creative with this, this is not it. I forget what these are under. Actually, I think it's their security. We can use these. Now, we don't want to plate these actually on the path because so that's kind of interesting is the AI cannot go through these. They will not, and let's say the path is obstructed, so and then we can do this for this side as well. Come on. Then guests know that this is a stop path and nobody's allowed to go through here. Guess we can do this for this side as well. Stop path over here. Also, as you guys can see, I have went ahead and got some stuff here. Now, something that is very important that I have not gotten to yet is we need to go in and create a work zone, because if you don't, things are chaotic and it just doesn't work. So, where are my keepers here? I don't have any keepers. That would be helpful, because I didn't put these down like I thought I did. And we go with the work zone here. Oh, we gotta do this. We can select these. I remember the staff. Nope, that's not it. Actually, 1 second here. I have to go in here and edit. Something I forgot to put in. Okay, that kind of works. So I make sure they have access to the areas that they need. So let's go ahead and start bringing in some animals here. I don't know why it always does this, where it automatically is picking like an animal or something like that, and you can't refresh it. It's kind of weird. Not too much to choose from, unfortunately. This is kind of weird. Okay, so let's go with the Saltwater Crocodile. Let's go and look at their habitat information and stuff like that, because of course this is very important, because mammals are territorial, so we need to be careful of that, because if you don't, your animals will fight with each other. So you know what? This is kind of not, with how limited it is. I was kind of looking at this, and this is like way too freaking big. The guests wouldn't be happy. They wouldn't be able to see each other. So let's go looking at this. Let's go with a buffalo. I think that would be pretty cool. Go into here. I just want to check. He looks pissed. I just looked at that like, wow. Okay, so like we can have 1 male and 14 females. Um, the males are dominant, so that's where we get a good amount. And water requirement. It's like they have a 20 millimeter water requirement. So no climbing, land requirement. Okay. So we have to build them a land area, which is pretty, well, it's not simple, but it's manageable. I wish there was like a way that you can like make like a scope like a pond that you need. I don't think that's nope. Smooth this out a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a thing. I wish it kind of was. Where you can like, you can like stamp in the ground the size of a lake that you need, and it just be automatic to where it looks decent. But unfortunately, I don't think that's even possible. Unless it's somewhere in here. Which I highly doubt that. Nah. Not anything. This is just a select tool. I think that looks okay. It's not perfect, but you know, it's very difficult to get that perfect. I don't think there'd be anything in here for that. No. Unfortunately, there's not. Hopefully one day the devs will hop in there because, of course, they would have a better ability to do that than we would. There's also this, but I don't know. This is a weird system as well. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Let's see what happened with that. I don't know. And we can put one of these. We need a water treatment. Personally, I don't think this can go here. Yeah, it just goes through the gate, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that it's covered completely, because if it's not covered, it won't work as well as you want it, unfortunately. Power as well, which we got that. Okay, let's get out of this. And let's go ahead and, well, start bringing in the animals. So we need to select all. Let's go ahead and send them into quarantine first. Make sure that there is no problems with them. There's no illnesses that would spread throughout the other animals. Of course. We can do the solar panel. Okay, it works. I don't think the guests will complain too much about that. What about the zoo been closed? I'm really worried about that. Alrighty. So let's go and pause this again, because got it against spell. Okay. So there we go. Do something like that. Because this is the biggest that there is. You also have like this. Nah, we don't want to like a snowman. Okay, so I also need water, which go right here. Now, put it more like here. And we have food as well. I think that's all that we really need. We would have to have the animal in here to really figure out, you know, what else. That's about all that we can do. We gotta wait for the animals to be quarantined, then we can put down, you know, like plants, trees, you know, scenery, make it look, you know, a lot better in here than, you know, just a plain old you know, habitat here. So but I think I'm gonna, you know, hold off of that until next episode here. We're gonna go check out quarantine. Looks like they're just now quarantine everybody and improving, waiting for everybody to go. So, you know, as I said, you know, I'm gonna wait for all that in that next episode, and I think we're gonna be wrapping things up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.